Engrossment Rules, Resolution, and Credentials Committee meeting is called to order. Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Alderwoman Howard.
Present.
Alderman Ornowitz.
Present.
Alderwoman Green. Alderman Todd. Chairwoman Tyus.
I'm present. Both Todd and Green are excused. 12.
3 present, you have quorum.
Thank you very much. Welcome back to our most beloved committee member. We missed you. It's great to see you back at work. The first board bill we have is Board Bill number 36. It's introduced by Alderwoman Heather Navarro. It's an ordinance authorizing the mayor and the comptroller to execute upon receipt of and in consideration of $1,000 and other good and valuable consideration a quitclaim deed to release forever 6005 Westminster, which is city property owned by the city in City Block 5423, known by the address of 6001 through 5 Westminster Place. Just a sale. Exhibit A is attached.
The fiscal note has a, Mr. Gravaglia is no longer with the comptroller's office, so, I mean, I don't know who has taken his place, but I think if for continuity, we should have that either removed or substituted with an appropriate name.
I agree. That is correct. So, make a note that should be changed, and we should contract the comptroller's office, and it's on the fiscal note of this, and ask whoever the new person is, he is no longer employed, Mr. Gravaglia.
Remove Mr. Gravaglia's name.
Here's, you can have mine. Okay. So we need the new names. That's my chicken scratch. Okay.
I got it.
You found it? Yes, okay.
So they're delivering this for $1,000,
Right.
and we don't know what the city has into it, though, do we?
No, we don't. I think, I'm wondering if it's a lot.
Well, it says it was a farmer filling station.
Right.
I guess it's vacant.
So most likely, if for $1,000, they probably, oh,
There's
no.
abatement issues,
Oh,
yeah.
it's abatement issue, so 1,000 is pretty good. Because a lot of times in my ward, we try to abate the filling stations to get anybody to do the
Take
property.
them.
That's what we had to do for Walgreens.
Yeah.
City had to clean it up first.
But it would be good to know if the city had anything invested in it, to
Yeah.
begin with. Or if they received it as a,
It's
for
interesting that the
non-payment
city
of
owns it
taxes that-
instead of LRA.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, LA probably just give it away.
Well, it costs a lot of money to
I
remediate
know,
those
I know.
service stations.
Yeah.
Okay, you have to go through the state.
Mhm. Been there, done that.
Right. Any further questions from the committee?
Like to make a motion.
I'd entertain a
Roll
motion that we
call.
pass
Okay.
our Board Bill 36 with a due pass recommendation for engrossment.
So moved.
Second.
Previous roll.
We can't do previous
We don't
roll
have-
on a roll call. Okay? Madam Clerk, will you please call the roll?
Alderwoman Howard,
Aye.
Alderman Ornowitz,
Aye.
Alderwoman Green, Alderman Todd, Chairwoman Tyus.
Aye.
3 aye votes.
Okay, by your vote, we've passed out Board Bill 36 with a due pass recommendation for engrossment. With the aforementioned change
Yes.
that we remove Mr. Garibaldi and have whoever the new contact person is in the comptroller's office. Thank you. The next board bill for our review is Board Bill 134. It's an board bill introduced by Alderman Cara Spencer. It's an ordinance relating to the installation of signs. It's specified in this ordinance. The city parks, in the ordinance, it allows the city parks and park facilities that they put up signs in that they are child care facilities under section 210.201 of the Revised Missouri Statute, and that as a child care facility, the possession and carrying of firearms are prohibited under section 571.107, section 11 of the Revised Statutes of Missouri. So basically keeps some person from carrying a gun or pistol in the city parks, athletic fields, and facilities or recreation facilities, regardless of whether it's exposed to view, either in whole or part, except as provided in section 15130.010 of the city codes of ordinance. And any person found guilty would be found guilty of a misdemeanor.
So they're gonna put signs up in all the parks?
Right. So what we're gonna do is try to make it that, since parks are that they're child care facilities, so we may or may not have some litigation around that.
Well, and that's what I'm kinda worried about, because if you call a park a child care facility, that's the other thing, and if a person, what if they're just cutting through the park and somebody calls on them? You know, they're just cutting through.
Well, the other litigation that comes into play here is people that may be identified as sexual offenders. Are they not allowed in parks anymore? Which,
That's how, sometimes when you do ordinances and laws, you have unintended consequences or you have intended consequences, and then they get challenged, okay? At this point, it's been perfected.
I have a question though. On
Alderwoman.
page 3,
Mhm.
line 5, it says, "The sign shall be placed conspicuously displayed in the parking areas, entrances of the park, the entrances to all park buildings, and all playgrounds, athletic fields, and blank." What does that blank mean?
That's a good question.
I think we should make sure that that's filled in and specified rather than just
Was this the
open.
way it was perfected with this blank? Is the, we need to speak to if the lawyer,
See if Lou is here.
right, okay, you gonna get him? Thank you. Okay,
Because that's,
that's a very good question.
Yeah.
Right. Good eyes, principal.
no, it's like,
Right.
okay, what should go in there?
Right.
You know?
I had asked who's gonna pay for all the signs, but they said the city was gonna pay for them. They said it wouldn't cost much because we print in-house signs.
Well, yeah,
Right.
and they're all now plastic and.
Right.
They're not metal anymore.
Well, that's the reason for
Stop
that.
signs are not metal anymore.
Because people were taking them.
Yeah, that's right,
Right.
yeah.
Right. I'm sorry, I don't know you. Who are you?
Hi, I'm Kyle Clem. Usually Madison would be here, but she's in class today.
From the mayor's
so-
office.
Oh, okay.
From the mayor's office. sorry.
Okay, no problem.
Well, I mean, other than that question, everything else seems
Hello.
to be in
If you
place.
take a seat down here, we have a question for you. Good morning, rather. Did you write the legislation for Alderwoman Spencer about the signs and a child care facility in the parks?
Yes, I did.
Okay, our clerk is gonna give you a copy of one of the ordinance, proposed ordinance, the board bill. And if you look at page 3 of 3, Mr. Golly,
Yes,
you will see that on line 5, there is a blank.
right.
Okay, and we need to know what that is.
I do not have an answer to that question, Alderwoman. That was something that Alderwoman Spencer was supposed to answer, and I have not been informed of anything.
Okay. I would move that we put this aside until we get a blank filled. I mean,
I can reach out to her and see if, I don't want to make any assumptions, so,
well, that's what we're kind of in a bind.
I
because
don't want to
it's-
say that
Right.
she didn't get back to me or she didn't commit because it was,
Can you
because
try
she
to
didn't have
reach
any.
her? We're gonna put this at the end and see if she can,
Yeah, I will try and reach her right now.
okay, and we'll go on to the other things and try to see if, give her a little time.
All right.
Because otherwise, we're not gonna pass it out of committee.
No, I understand. I'll be back
Thank
as soon
you.
as possible here.
Okay. Going on to the next item, and we're gonna just set this aside and see if we can reach her. Board Bill 140 is a committee substitute introduced by Alderwoman Engross, Alderman Coder, Alderwoman Boyd, Alderwoman Howard, and Alderwoman Megan Green. It's an ordinance amending ordinance 67799 to be codified as subsection 10.04.285 of the Revised Code of the City of St. Louis, regulating the condition of animals kept outdoors, amending also ordinance 66595, regarding the establishment and use of dog parks, allowing for waivers of certain requirements, repealing section 10.04.010 of ordinance 67999, and enacting a new section. Okay, so also prohibiting the clawing of cats, and also amending ordinance 70889. So we should have 3 ordinances, 67799, what's the other one, 66595, and what's the other one? 70889, all 3 of those should be attached to this proposed board bill. I think that's 150. Oh, it is, okay. Substitute. So here's the actual ordinance. So here's 67999. Great. 66595 we have. So we have all 3 ordinances as attachments. Fold it. I just wanted to point out on page 7 of 10, they cite an ordinance, but we're not amending in it, and that's why we don't need those other ordinances, 66384 or 65206. It just is a citation of what veterinarian, how it is defined. So it's not amending it. We only need them when it's amending it or changing the ordinance.
And I think they've also cited those other ordinances that we don't have on page 4 of 10, on line 12.
But if it's not changing
But they're
anything-
not changing,
Right.
they're just citing them.
Right. I do have a question. You're one of the co-sponsors, Alderwoman Howard. I'm looking at the requirements. They changed the sign from 2-inch letters to 1-inch letter because they said it would result in excessively large signage. I mean.
I agree. And actually, this was changed because I had put the other one, this was the ordinance 70889.
Right.
And then, I don't know why they decided,
What
but
is
I
it?
guess 2 inches is this big. So a dangerous dog is present. When you figure all that, it might, if you're figuring 2-inch letters, you're gonna need.
Yeah, but you want people to be what? My thing is the whole point.
But the thing is then you're covering a lot of space that,
Okay, so 1 inch. Okay.
1 inch is this big.
Okay.
It's still pretty visible.
Okay, all right.
And I was
thought the
like-
reason was to make sure for
People-
notice, because if you don't have notice,
Right.
then people will be able to say,
I didn't see
I
that.
There
didn't
you go.
know.
there you go.
Yeah.
So, okay, other than that, we'll see how that works.
Well, and I understand if you're talking letters this high, look how many you can get in a space like this. Probably wouldn't be able to get 2 words in.
But you just put
But-
dangerous, are you having to put warning dangerous dog or just dangerous dog, do you know?
Well, they want all the information that they're not allowed out. That was one
Oh,
of the
okay,
things.
so that's part of it,
because-
it's larger than just warning dangerous dog,
Right.
okay.
Yeah,
Well,
it
we're
was
probably
just
gonna
dangerous.
put the ordinance and stuff on it.
Well, they want people to know
Right.
that that dog should not be out of that pen or
Oh, okay.
enclosure
So it's
without
more than-
muzzle and
right.
leash.
Okay,
Because I had case where there was a rental and the guy would tether him outside.
okay,
And he said, well, he's confined, he can't go anywhere. He broke it and chased,
Right.
it was
Right.
bad,
okay.
so.
I have no further questions. Do you have any questions, Alderman?
No move.
Okay, if we have no further questions, I'd entertain a motion. We pass Board Bill 140, committee substitute out with a due pass recommendation be engrossed.
So moved?
Second, previous row.
Have a motion, second, a call for previous roll. Any objections? Hearing none, Board Bill 140, committee substitute is passed out with a due pass recommendation for engrossment. Okay. Board Bill 150 is to establish a community improvement district. The Shoto Avenue Corridor Community Improvement District is sponsored by Alderwoman Christina Engracia. So we should have the petition, the bill will approve the petition of the owners of certain real property to establish the SID. And we have before us the board bill, a letter from Hush Blackwell, which is, I guess, the attorney that worked with the Alderman from the 6th. Here's the actual petition to establish the Shoto Avenue Corridor Community Improvement District. We have a legal description, which is Exhibit A. district boundary map, and we're supposed to have a special assessment petition. So let's see if we have all of those things.
Assessment petition.
Now, see, I'm starting from the back. Here's the map, very good. One of the things one of our members likes to have. Legal description, great. So here's something I think we should have, because I'm looking at the letter and it's sent to the registrar to determine its compliance, but we don't have anything from the registrar saying that it complies.
Would that come after we pass it, possibly?
No, we can't pass it unless,
Until she's acknowledged receipt.
right,
And then it-
right, because there will be no reason to pass it and then it doesn't comply
Okay.
with the requirements. And I just saw the registrar, so we need to call her and see what she does. Can you go reach out to her and ask her? That if she, when she does a petition for a community improvement district, that she puts some kind of letter or something in here? Because how do we know if it's actually compliant, if there's been compliance? Thank you. Oh, it's hot in here usually.
It is, it's usually cold.
I know.
Feels good in here.
Yeah, you look how you're
Yeah.
dressed.
I'm a little
I got
overdressed.
socks on.
Oh, okay, me too, because I'm usually
Usually
thinking it's gonna be
in here,
cold.
yeah.
Well, I think today the high is supposed to be 56.
Right.
And we got a couple nice days, and rain again.
I got my decorations up yesterday.
Yeah,
Could you
there
please
go.
not stress me? When I hear that,
What?
I got mine done, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so far behind.
Oh.
Well, needless to say.
We're gonna take a 5-minute break
Yeah.
while we find out these things,
Needless
okay?
to say.
The rules engrossment meeting will come to order. We are back from taking a break to try to get some things that we needed. And we're going to have to take board bill, what is it, 150, sponsored by Alderwoman Christine Engross. I did reach out and call her. She said it was not an emergency to get this done.
Okay.
We don't have a certification of the petition from the registrar, was not able to get it. So we're gonna hold that in committee while we wait for
Okay.
that to be produced for us. And we're gonna go back to Board Bill 134, which was, primary sponsor was Alderwoman Spencer. We had a question about page 3 of 3, page 5, because there was a blank. I did call her and speak to her, And Alderwoman Spencer said we could end it with a period at athletic facilities, and that was just an error, the and the blank was an error, so we wanted to take that out. And we also were provided with a board fiscal note for her bill, also, for Board Bill 134.
Okay.
I'd like to make a motion.
Are you okay, Alderman Arnold? Okay, I'd entertain a motion that Board Bill 134, introduced by Alderwoman Cara Spencer, be voted out of committee with a due pass recommendation for engrossment.
So moved.
Second, previous roll.
Have a motion, a second, and a call for previous roll. Any objection to previous roll? Hearing none, Board Bill 134 is passed out of committee with a due pass recommendation for engrossment.
All right.
We didn't have any minutes or anything. Oh, did we have minutes?
Yes, right.
Okay, I missed it, I'm
Oh.
sorry. Okay, we need to go back to that. We're here. Thank you, I appreciate it. Okay, we need to go back to the approval of the minutes, and the minutes of Wednesday, November 13th, 2019. I didn't read them, so.
I make a motion that we approve the minutes from November 6, 2000.
13.
November 13th, 2019.
Okay. Second, previous roll.
Have a motion that we approve the minutes of November 13th. We have a second. We have a call for previous roll. Any objection to previous roll? Hearing none, we approve the minutes. We have no resolutions for review. Any committee discussion or anything else? Any announcements?
We will
I
meet
won't be
next
here next
Wednesday at
week.
10 o'clock.
If we have something before us.
Right.
Well, we will, because we have Christina's
Yeah,
already in
right.
here. Okay, so we will be meeting. We've moved to adjourn.
Adjourned.
So moved. We are adjourned.